I'm going to take you on a quick tour of Google Maps as it appears when you are using it on a computer. First stop, the search menu. Right up here you can enter in the address or the location, the name of a location that you would like to visit on Google Maps, and then just go ahead and push enter on your keyboard and that location will get pulled up right on your screen. Before I do that, I just want to point out the directions icon right here with the pointing right arrow. If you click on that, you can enter your starting and ending point, and you can tell Google Maps if you're going to be driving, if you're going to be doing public transportation, walking, biking, or taking a flight to that location. So let's say I want to go from Oakland Schools here. It's come up with that suggestion for me, and I want to go to Rome, Italy. So I'll go right here, and I'm going to be flying, and now we can see that I have about 11 hours of flight to get there. So that's very interesting to see. I can click here and get as if I've landed into Rome, and if I drag my map and I zoom in, I can start to see the city that I'm going to be visiting. I can hide this sidebar menu by closing it with that arrow, collapsing it, and then I can always reopen it by clicking on that arrow again. But I'm going to continue to zoom in on Rome and see the details that we can get as we dive in here with our plus arrows, or you can also use your scroll wheel on your mouse. Now, the next thing you can do is you can change the view. Here with layers, I can move off of this transit map and change to satellite view. So I can see what Rome might look like from an airplane or from a satellite in space. And again, I can continue to zoom in and I can drag my map around to see what I might be finding here in Rome. And again, on the layers, I can switch back, I can show traffic, I can go into satellite view again with my traffic, so I can start to see if I want to get to this basilica, I want to avoid this road and perhaps come in on the other one. I can use yellow pegman to see what's available in street view. Now, some of the things that I see are all these Aqua paths, and this is where I can drop pegman and see what's actually there through images. So here's my little pegman, and now I can move forward with this arrow and walk around in Rome, or I can also drag and look all the way around where I'm standing to see the sights. And I can look up, and I can look down, and I can have all of that experience just right here on Google Maps. I'm going to X out of that location, but I'm going to select Pegman again, and I want to start looking for these photospheres. These little blue aqua circles indicate that someone has put together a 360-degree image where I can click and drag. You notice she got cut off. And look around here in Rome even more than I can with just the imagery that's available on Street View. So any of these little turquoise circles indicate that there's a 360-degree view where you can go in and experience that location in a virtual way. X out of there. Under this menu over here, if I open my sidebar back up, I have this 3 horizontal line menu, and underneath there, you'll find the tips and tricks. And you should definitely check these out because within the tips and tricks, you're going to find information about how you can measure distances which would be a great activity to use in many different math lessons or even in trip planning and geography lessons. You can also find out how to get the actual latitude and longitude coordinates of a location. So you might make some kind of a game with your students where they have to put together latitude and longitude coordinates, and then they have to find where each other's coordinates actually take them. Some great learning activities available there. Also, within that same 3 horizontal line menu, you can find where you could print a map if that's something you need to do. And if you're logged in, which I highly recommend, you can see any of the places that you have saved, and you can get back to your lists, your labels, your visited maps you've saved, and all of that is available here under the three horizontal bar menu. I hope this tour has helped you learn a few new things about using Google Maps.